Let's talk more near term. Over the last day or so, they're reacting because of Q3 numbers, at least some of them, and it's not been the best quarter for counters like a Titan, Asian Paints, Nestle. Mahima joins us to tell us what's gone wrong with some of these Nifty 50 names.
So I'll start with Titan. While the numbers looked good, the studded mix also improved, but the management commentary coming in is kind of the reason why the stock is seeing the fall. First of all, the first highlight from the con call was that the dilution in margins could take place in studded due to unprecedented rise in gold prices, which is why we're seeing the downtick in stock. And they've said that jewelry EBIT margins on a standalone basis will remain in the guided range of 11 to 11.5%. But after that, when Ajay Chawla was asked, he said that 11% is the stopping point after which the margins won't fall. In terms of prioritizing growth over margins, management has said that they'll definitely prioritize growth. And there have been developments in US that have kind of created noise around the gold prices, is what the management said. The first 3 weeks of January went well, but the 4th week of January saw this. And it's difficult to predict how Q4 will go because of the rising gold prices. And in terms of the gold on lease rates, they have gone up due to US tariff announcements, and supply and demand will kind of determine how gold lease prices go up going forward. Lab-grown diamonds, they've said that they've not seen an impact in the studded mix, but the management also said that they will identify certain markets where lab-grown diamond demand is really picking up and keep a close track of that as well. The next one is Nestle. Nestle has given a guidance that their out-of-home consumption is expected to double by 2030, and contribution to sales for new products is expected at 10%. In terms of outlook, food inflation continues to hurt consumption, high prices persist on select agri-commodities, and slowdown in growth is something that they've been seeing and will continue going forward as well. Rural is outpacing urban, which has been the story in the past 2 quarters as well. Growth metrics is now shifting from its current curve to a more favorable trajectory ahead, is what the management said. The next is Asian Paints. Asian Paints has given a pretty bearish commentary, which is why we're seeing the downtick in the stock. Volume growth was at 1.6%, but value growth for them this time was negative 1.7%. They've said that they saw weak festive demand and slowdown in urban centers, and what they've said is that going forward, price hikes hangover will be carried forward in Q4 as well. Stress in urban areas to continue going forward is what the management has said, and rural is however expected to continue to recover gradually. They expect some softening in the raw material prices, and their EBITDA margin guidance is maintained at 18 to 20%. Some shuffling of markets with respect to the competition coming in has happened, but it has not affected much and it's not significant. However, he also mentioned, Amit Singhal also mentioned that Grasim has scaled up in terms of touch points, but they are yet to see the impact in terms of value proposition. And they've given a guidance that they aim to have a single-digit volume growth going forward as well. So this is the overall roundup of what happened with Nestle, Asian Paints as well as Titan.